We got Braelon Allen, running back from University of Wisconsin. We had the I guess dumb luck of running into him last night.
There wasn't nothing dumb about that. I ran into him.
Okay, well then VJ
and he sized me up like he wanted to run me over, and I was like, "Hey, you just better watch out because you never know who you running into."
There it is. We want to.
He didn't care either. He said, "It don't matter. You from Nebraska. We've had 4 running backs go first round because of you guys."
Hey, Braelon, we want to welcome you in, man. VJ is gonna welcome you in his way. We want to welcome you. We appreciate you being on, man.
Yeah.
We know you're a little under the weather, man, but how's your media day going, man?
It's been good, been smooth, pretty easy for the most part. Not any like too out of pocket or weird questions.
Right.
So it's been smooth.
Before the king of Wisconsin starts to hit you up with it, the OG AG, I want to ask you this, man, because I know Luke Fickle a little bit. Just talk about how the transition's been for you and the whole team, because obviously it's a little bit different than what it was before.
Yeah, it's been good. Definitely completely different kind of regimen, whole different philosophy and the way we do things. But it was good for us, man. It's been a pretty smooth transition ever since January after the bowl game. Getting the new staff in there and everything, getting acclimated to everything that's new. But he's been great. He's a very intense man. But he gets the job. He knows how to get the job done and win games. So we're all just excited to play for him.
Yeah. So Braelon, I had a little, few transitions in the league with new coaches coming in, and how big of a difference is the scheme of Fickle's offense right now that you getting introduced to last year's coach?
Yeah, we have Phil Longo, who came from North Carolina, so he's kind of known for his air raid, which obviously is very different from what you're used to seeing Wisconsin do. So when you first hear that as a running back, it's like you pause for a second. It's like air raid, about to be throwing it all over the place, so you might not get the rock as much. But when you break it down, like, it really only helps us out at the end of the day. Now they got to respect the pass, so it's going to spread the defense out more and have a lighter box. I mean, I'm used to running to 7, 8, 9-man boxes every single play. Now, so like even just during spring ball, the boxes were much lighter and have more space to run. Now there's 5 or 6 guys in the box, and so even if I don't get the ball as much, I feel I'll still be effective, maybe even more effective, because now I have more space to run, so I'm excited for it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing, right?
Do you get stronger as the game goes on?
Yeah, definitely do. That's something that I've put an emphasis on this year in my training, was being able, when that fourth quarter comes, being able to take over. And I feel like just my size in itself, has guys not really wanting to deal with that all game. So once that fourth quarter comes, just being at my strongest point, then it's guys gonna be trying to get out the way. So that's definitely a point of emphasis.
Yeah, I like that.
Brother, I wanted to ask you, man, come out, breakout freshman year, really good sophomore year. What's something that you want to add to your game, or you've added to your game as you get obviously going into your junior year and possibly looking at the next level?
Yeah, it wasn't really anything specific. I just wanted to be, a great overall all-around running back, being able to protect the passer, catch the ball in the backfield. But the biggest strides I think I took was as a leader. I want to be back here in December playing for a championship. So, to do that, I got to, in some ways put the team on my back and allow them to have that trust in me and respect me to be able to step into that leadership role. So that's probably the biggest, the biggest stride I made this offseason was kind of becoming more of a vocal leader. But I mean, I just want to, like I said, I want to be an all-around running back. When that time comes where I'm able to enter the draft, I want all the boxes checked off. So,
you were a linebacker in high school, right?
Yeah, I was a safety.
Dang,
yeah.
God bless.
Okay,
bring in that funk now. Real quick, when I met you yesterday at Elmo's, I told you Amon was inside. I've never seen this, and besides Nebraska, right? And besides, like, when I get pulled over and I'm in different places and I'll be like, yeah, I know Amon Green. They'd be like, all right, we're gonna let you go. When I told you about Amon, your eyes lit up and you was like, huh? All right, guys, I gotta go meet Amon. What did you know about Amon, and why'd you give me that reaction?
Well, I just obviously, being a former Packer, I know I'm not far away from Green Bay, so I was obviously always knew who he was. Leading rusher of all time, right?
Yeah.
In Green Bay, I knew that he's a dog. Like I wasn't a Packer fan, but I just knew Mon Green was a dog. And as soon as I heard that name, I'm like, hold on, I know who that is. Like, It took me a second, but I was like, okay, and I can't remember or not if you played in Donald Driver's softball game last year.
Last year I did.
Yeah, 21. I was there too. And,
Okay.
So we definitely dapped up at the end of the game. You probably know who I was at the time, but so I wasn't our first time really meeting. But it was just whenever I get a chance to connect with somebody who has been in the position that I strive to be in, it's always a blessing and a great opportunity I try to take advantage of every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you got one more
smart.
from AG?
Yeah, smart. Because that's something I say the best do. They surround themselves by other good players or good people that they could fall back on information. That's why I gave my phone number to you so we could just hit me up anytime. But something I wanted to ask one more thing about learning, getting in his office. So we had knowing Fickle coming in and then getting in spring ball and then actually hearing the verbiage and of what that play sounds like coming out your QB's mouth. So what was that part of it? Because I know from last year play calling to this year play calling, graduate chain, what was that feeling like? Or what did it sound like when you first heard it for the first time?
It's different now. We don't huddle, so it's very up tempo.
More hand signals.
It's hand signals, yeah. So I went from hearing the play in the huddle to now I got to look at the sideline and see the signals that are given. So that's the biggest difference. I don't really have any issues picking up the playbook itself or the verbiage or anything, but it's been smooth and I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoy the offense a lot.
Yeah, gotcha.
Hey, well, man, we appreciate you big time, B. Man, good luck on the season. We become fans. I've always been a fan of yours. I told you I watched that documentary. I call it a documentary on YouTube where they was going back into your high school years, and then they showed you playing safety and playing defense, and then making that transition to offense. So I just want to tell you I appreciate you, man, and we look forward. I'll be in Wisconsin.
All right,
I will be there.
Let me know.
We're gonna eat them bratwursts, man.
Yeah.